Hi everyone. I quickly want to show to you talk about Jericho AI, which is a platform for Jericho AI is a cloud and AI cost optimization platform, autonomous platform that can help you look at detect area or identify areas that you are wasting money based on the resources you are using on the cloud, from your compute to other infrastructure, Kubernetes, and storage, networking, all the resources that you're using in your cloud to do deployment. Jericho AI look at how much you are spending on this based on reference architecture, based on uh, best practice technology development, based on various ways to utilize the utilizations without, of course, affecting your performance, your operation. The system helps to maximize cloud saving with an AI smart autonomous method or methodology to provide recommendations, using engineering methodology and algorithm with experts of experience. So what we have done, we have modeled and trained this Jericho AI to with expertise knowledge from experts skills from various experts in the industry, many years of experience. So uh, and this product support AWS, your GCP, your Azure, your uh, Oracle, your IBM. It supports all these tools beyond the normal cloud access as well. Support. It also provides support for large language models like the OpenAI, the GPT 4 and the rest, Llama 3.5, 3.0 and the rest. It provides detailed support. Entropy, Cloudy, the Grok from SAIL and all those people are deeply supported. And so we see in the age of AI era, a lot of data are going on the cloud, and you need cloud providers and various data centers to be able to process to provide the computing power for the data manipulations. And so as a result, we believe and we see in the industry that year in, year out, companies spend billions of US dollars that goes into waste as a result of wrong architecture, as a result of wrong stack in the engineering, as a result of even configuration, some minor thing here and there that result to under utilization, over provisioning, idle resources, and all that. And so Jericho AI helps to identify all those issues and provide you um, insight. Beyond insight, you also provide you a mechanism, strategy that are based on best practices, based on industrial standard to make sure that you are able to save a lot on what you are doing. And so the cloud cost is a serious challenge. In fact, the reason cloud costs cannot be overemphasized, and it continue to grow. Cloud spend continue to increase by 20 to 30% annually. The reason being that a lot of data is now going to the cloud. The data centers or the cloud providers that are out there, the AWS, the GCP, and everybody that is pushing data or building models or deploying data on the cloud, they need the resources, GPU resources, even CPU resources, and many other cloud infrastructure, data center, compute infrastructure, even networking infrastructure and storages as well. And so as a result, we see consistently that cloud spend continue to increase by 20 to 30% annually. And then we also see the wasted resources is over 30 to 45% of cloud spend is actually wasted on idle resources or over provisioning, even by what we call underutilizations that needs to be right sized, that need to be done in a best practice way. Another thing that we have seen also, we see that multi-cloud complexity. You are on AWS, you are on Azure, you are on GCP and all that. As a result of that spread, because businesses are actually looking for where to get these resources from, managing costs across multiple providers is increasingly difficult, technically speaking. And therefore, a lot of things are ignored, and people are not aware about that. Beyond that, we see, of course, some people want to do everything, bring strategy, company come to you. We want to support you to do cost optimization, to reduce your cost. And so there are manual automatizations. And these traditional approaches are kind of time consuming and ineffective, by the way. And so you agree with me that the cost of cloud, globally speaking, keep increasing year in, year out. It's in billions. In fact, it's in billions. And as a result, it's become very, very important to come up with a tool that can really help you. And that's why we're introducing Jericho AI. If you go right now to www.jerichoai.io, jerichoai.io, you will be able to sign up for free. We have 14 days free trial, by the way, and then you are you are able to connect, of course, sign up with your basic information on your company, and then you're able to connect your AWS account, or Azure, Microsoft Azure account, GCP account, and IBM account, even Oracle Cloud account. Actually, you can actually connect it. And so, what Jericho AI does is that it's an AI powered platform that is highly intelligent, in fact, super intelligent than human being, that advance cloud cost optimization that work intelligently. And the reason why we say it's super intelligent is that than the normal human engineer, the things the normal human engineer cannot say, this AI power tool will be able to say it. And therefore, it provides massive saving. In fact, we have seen either from the lab, we just launched this last week, by the way, either from the lab, and what we are seeing, we've seen consistently, we can guarantee 30 to 85% while enhancing your performance, because we are not even only cutting costs. In fact, in some cases, when we look at the utilizations, maybe of your CPU, of your GPU, if it is so high, we've seen 97, we've seen 98, of course, we'll even advise you to move to a higher distance. So we are not cutting costs to the detriment of your performance, or the performance of your system. And so we provide a multiple kind of provide a massive cut that is serious, right? A lot are spent. We know company that's spending over $25 million to big banks and the rest, to global banks, spending a lot on their cloud costs. We've seen people doing very, very spending a lot of money. So it's very expensive. And of course, it should, because setting up those infrastructure costs a lot of investment. Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Oracle, IBM, they have spent a lot of money to invest into this cloud infrastructure. And as a result, to use them, you have to use them professionally. You have to use them based on ethic, based on needs, right? In fact, by the way, that is the essence of cloud. So rather than you setting up your own infrastructure, coming up with data center, the providers like AWS, Azure, GCP, IBM, and Oracle and the rest have built up a data center and make those provisions that you can go as need based, but if and pay as you go, right? So at every given point in time, you are actually paying. If the charge per hour, it's so minimal, but of course, due to the lot of data manipulations, the traffic and all data transfer, movement of data, and the way people are using your data, that demands a lot of money. And as a result, it is also very important to employ a tool like Jericho. You can hire Jericho, by the way, and then it become part of your team, either as a FinOps engineer, even as a chief financial officer, CFO, or it could even become your partner as a DevOps, right? And as part of Jericho is actually as a cloud expert, is a DevOps expert, is a CFO expert, is a kind of a cloud and ML expert that work across cloud providers, AWS, Azure, GCP, IBM, and OCI, that support has a multi-cloud capability to support you to bring down your costs. And we believe that the more you bring down your costs, you have much runaway or much more capital to be able to invest into new innovation, new strategy, and that, by the way, provide retentions and chunks prevention for even the cloud providers as well. And so beyond the AI expert, we also have human expert support. In fact, our AI intelligence combined with hands-on engineering expertise. And some of our engineers have many, many years of experience, 20 years, we've seen 25 years, we see 15, we see a lot of them that have multi-cloud experience, and that these people are vast in their areas of first party. So beyond accessing Jericho with AI supporting you as your team member, of course, if you need access, we do have a team as well. And so the powerful feature and exceptional result has been overwhelming since we've been working on this project. I mean, the product has capability for AI power right sizing that is provide real-time alert to potential overspending and tailored or optimization strategy based on your unique usage pattern and requirement. And so the tool look at how maybe you have deployed your product using, let's say, the node stack. Maybe you're using Mean, that is the Mongo, Express, React, node, or you built with capability with Java Spring, or you are built with Python, or you are built with code naming or C sharps and the rest, depending on depend on the database, and I call it the technology stack, the API, the framework out there in the market that in the market that you have used to build your tool. The system looked at it without compromising security, performance, and operation to provide to you real time what you need to do. To if there's a need for right sizing, of course, it does predict that as well. Beyond that, there are some resources that need to be eliminated. Imagine you are paying for an EC2, let's say in the AWS, you are paying for an instance, which is an EC2. You are paying for certain capacity and you never use it. We see that in the last 30 days has never been used. They are going to charge you, for instance, if it is even reserved and it's never used, they will definitely charge you, or you are just paying. And so it can be removed. So we also highlight to you idle resources that need to be eliminated. And we provide this with ability to remove inefficiencies either in processes, resources, and the workload to optimize performance and reduce unnecessary costs. Beyond that, these are just few highlights, by the way. We have storage automatizations. We see that a lot of data that is going to the cloud, going for deployment in the fintech industry or financial industry, in the e-commerce industry, in the energy, utility and energy industry, in the telco, and then media, whatever you call it, or entertainment, in finance and insurance, or even in the healthcare. A lot of data are coming out now that everybody is building. And as a result, they need to be stored in the cloud. Either in the case of AWS, you are storing in the S3, you have the S3 bucket, you have the Azure blocks or whatever, Microsoft, what they call Microsoft Fabric these days, that you can import data and house it there. That kind of thing. It's a lot of money, by the way, for storage in storages. So we also do storage. It also does storage automatizations, where the system analyze usage pattern to identify on underutilized or redundant data, and privilege automatic policy to reduce costs, because these are very expensive, especially around data transfer, moving data from one location to another place, or from one region to region. And then it also helps to provide proactive anomaly detections. That is, it helps to identify and prevent an unexpected cost spike. You just wake up and then AWS just send you one big chunk of price, or Google or GCP send you by the way, in your mind you want to pay 2,500 per month, but they are sending you 10,000. And say, what happened? Yes, for that type of stuff, we give you information ahead. The system provide information ahead by identifying and prevent a kind of unexpected cost spikes with intelligent anomaly detections, ensuring that there is a kind of financial control and peace of mind while building and releasing those beautiful innovations. And of course, it also provide a kind of reserve and on-demand analysis, compare cost between reserve instances and on-demand instance pricing to maximize the kind of saving and optimize cloud spend. We have seen couple of results, like I mentioned, Jericho officially for the MVP. What you are seeing, by the way, is an MVP, and a lot is coming. We have a lot of proprietary features and capability. Now we are building it from years of experience working with all the cloud providers and architecting, deploying, doing DevOps, system engineering, doing a lot of stuff that you can think. So we have seen real result and real saving, and we guarantee maximum cost reductions of 85% achieved. We have seen where monthly saving from some is over 109. We have seen 92% from the few customer. The performance impact is actually zero, right? We are not just okay, we are reducing costs and your system is slowed down or begin to cause issue. No, we take that into a very serious decision. So the product Jericho provide strategic implementer say for you to achieve saving, and that helps you to achieve 40 to 70% cloud savings, of course, to 85%, and boost engineering productivity. So you don't have engineer to be analyzing data and be doing this thing rather than them building, deploying. At least we save you that part. We have seen this company saving this already, and then we also seen the tentacle. They have, of course, slash 81% of stuff like that as well that we've seen. So we see average cloud saving by cloud service provider, and it's keep increasing, right? Especially even from our lab. And so our system, Jericho AI, has a proven process. It does assessment, it does recommendation, and then it's also provide implementation guide or even implement, and then does monitoring. And so in assessment, the tool support to analyze your cloud environment and usage pattern to identify opportunity, automation opportunity, right? And then, of course, in the recommendations, it provides an AI-driven automation suggestions that are using best practice techniques, architectures, or architectural pattern, or architectural reference architecture for any type of, for instance, if you are building with different a kind of a stack technology stack, or you are building with a different thing. Each of these providers, AWS, Azure, GCP, and the rest, they have a lot of reference architecture that if you know it very well, whatever you are using on those cloud, also we use reference architecture, we use, and some other proprietary a kind of algorithm that is very proprietary to us, by the way, that makes it sweet, which is our secret sauce. And so we do provide AI-driven automation suggestions that tailors to your specific needs and priority. And so the system is very, very sensitive. In fact, I call it super intelligent FinOps, right? That is it. And then beyond, I also provide expert guide or automated change for maximum saving with minimal disruptions, and nothing affects at all, right? And then, of course, providing continuous automation to maintain and improve result as you need, as needs arise. So, for instance, immediately you connect, you go to JerichoAI, JerichoAI.io, and you sign up, you connect your cloud account within 24 hours, on or between, just on or before 24 hours, of course, data begin to pour in, and instantly you will see the system begin to make recommendation. And from month to month, day to day, you will see that it provide for you, and you keep reducing this. So you don't need to, it's not something to like, you need to wait. So why Jericho AI? Why Jericho AI? Why Jericho AI? In fact, number one, I can tell you that it is an advanced AI analytics platform that is more accurate and comprehensive than traditional tool. Why do I say that? In fact, just today, the tool has been certified by Microsoft Azure Marketplace. It's on Microsoft Azure Marketplace this morning. I mean, as I talk to you now, if you go to Azure Marketplace, you are able to also use the tool. And of course, they cannot just put it there. And so it's a wonderful tool. We are also using a lot of Microsoft advanced technology, like the Microsoft Fabrics and some other thing, and of course, some other proprietary that I wouldn't be able to talk about here. But it's an advanced analytics a platform that is more accurate and comprehensive than traditional tool. Number two, we see the main thing where we, of course, make money. When you solve problem, we believe you have to also be part of enjoying that what you are saving. So we have what we call performance-based pricing. Of course, there are basic subscription to access the system month by month, which is a minimum amount. But when we save you money, say for instance, you are paying AWS $10,000 per month. If you save you 50% of that, which is 5,000, we take 10%. So imagine from 5,000, how many percent is our money? So we take a minimal pay. So you only pay for actual saving achieved. And it means if you don't save anything, we don't get any pay except maybe subscription to a minimal subscription, which is the monthly one. And then beyond that, we provide expert human support. Here is a kind of dedicated engineering assistance. We have plug into every plan. Like we have basic plan, we have the 14 days free trial, we have the basic plan, which is $19 per month, and has 1 hour of dedicated support. We have the pro plan, which is 3 hours of dedicated support per month, $49. And then we have $199, which has up to 8 hours of dedicated human support engineer. These are not anyhow engineers. These are veterans in the industry that you will be assessing if at all you need human engineer. And beyond that, so what you have seen there beyond the autonomous part, so we provide options in our platform. And so another thing that is very unique to Jericho AI is that we have multi cloud capabilities, right? Unifying view and automation across all the cloud, right? And so Jericho is wonderful, it's very accurate. Implementation is very at a high speed. It provide good cost saving around 30 to 85%, even plus, right? It support multi-cloud as well as expert support as well. And so it is a simple, transparent pricing. If you look at Jericho, like I mentioned before, we have $0 for 14 days trials. Can go and do a lot there. Just plug in your cloud account, and within hours, you begin to see what we are talking about. It's no joke. It's not a play. Just test and then give us a shout out. So our performance-based pricing ensure you only pay for actual saving, which is 10% of the saving, of course, plus a minimal price subscription. And then for the basic, we have the 19, for the pro 49, and then 3 hours expert as well. Then we also have the, by the way, we have the what do you call it? We have the other one as well. Okay, we have that as well. So let me go to the then of course, thank you. If you do have want to give us a shout out, you can send your email to support at JerichoAI.io, or you can visit JerichoAI.io to start for free, right? If you want us to support you to connect your cloud account, it's a plug and play, by the way. You just need to follow the step that we have online, and then you're able to double. If you want to talk with us, go ahead and shoot us an email. We'll be able to connect with you. Either myself or my team are able to talk with you. So you need to be ready to transform your cloud spending. And you take the first step onward, optimize your cloud cost, and unlock resources for innovations and growth. Because the more you have money or more run time, run away for your business, you are able to do more. So you have 85% maximum saving, which you hardly will get in the industry. And it provides a lot of resources. So once again, thank you very much. Looking forward for you to sign up on the platform, JerichoAI.io. Just start for free. If you need help, don't hesitate at all. We are here to help you optimize your cloud and AI costs so that you can use the money you have saved to boost your business growth. Thank you.